I will. I'll make sure that I. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from. Welcome to today's Power Boost. So, our topic today is what you see is neutral. What you see is neutral. And what we're drawing your attention to today, especially as you go about all of your daily activities and whatever occurrences that you are having on all of what you are about, it's important to remember that what you are seeing has no meaning in and of itself. The only meaning it has is the meaning that you give it. Everything that you come away from with a conclusion or an opinion is formed by you. And this is why when we have different people look at different things, or especially as is the case sometimes when there is a crime committed and there is the eyewitness testimony, more often than not, each person gives a different perspective, a different point of view. And so the meaning of anything rests with you. By itself, it's neutral. It has no meaning. And remembering that can be very transformative and, of course, empowering, which is why we meet with you daily so that we can empower you, we can boost your power. And so any occurrence today, any incident today, and it doesn't have to be something that interrupts your day in an adverse way. Just notice as you go about your business today, notice the opinions that you are forming. Notice the conclusions that you are coming to. And understand and appreciate that you are making those evaluations and assessments. And of course, everyone else is doing the same thing. And why it's important to keep this in mind is because habitually we interpret things adversely. We interpret things in a way that does not empower, but actually disempowers. And if you think about it, the very things that you may encounter today, the very things that you may see today, the very things that may come up in conversation today with others, does not have to be, as is often the case, something or some situation that causes you to lose your calmness or lose your ability to be able to have the kind of relations that is maintaining the peace and the stability and the security that you want. You know, there is an interesting saying that if you continue to come to the same conclusions based on what you're seeing, then of course you are surrendering all of your power to what is happening and forming an opinion that becomes so habitual that it never changes. And so, keeping in mind that you are giving meaning to everything and having the conclusions that you're coming to is important to remember. So, as you walk about today, as you are exchanging greetings, understand that you are a choice about how you are relating to these occurrences. You could find them entertaining. You could find them educational. You could find them interesting. Also, you need not form any opinion at all. You know, all of the situation comedies or shows that you are sitting and watching, and some of them are your favorites. A lot of those scenes that you find amusing or maybe even alarming are taken from everyday life. And so the perspective with which you view them, you find them entertaining. And it is the same with all of what you are encountering today. You are you are the seer. You are the evaluator. You get to decide what it means. And every encounter you have today, that is really what you are doing. So at any moment in time, you can change that relationship. One of the things that we continue to do, because we think that it is so important, is what we call, connecting the dots, so that you get the overall meaning of a situation based on the past. And so it is important to remember that you don't have to see every moment as connected to the last one or the one that's ahead. You can see it individually so that you are constantly renewed as you move along today, where every moment in time, and if you extend that to hours or days or months or weeks or even years, then you can see how much of an impact this would have if you see it as in the present, and that you are constantly making evaluations based on a choice to have it be positive, to have it be informative, or to have it be entertaining, rather than finding yourself reacting in a way that disempowers you, where what you find causes you anger or irritation or impatience. And so that is the point we want to have you be very clear about today. You give everything the meaning that it has, so that the incident is neutral. It is the point of view that isn't, because that comes from you. It's the same with your ideas. It's the same with anything that you have a particular perspective about. And so where the power lies is with you. where the conclusions that you come to, they lie with you. And you can change those accordingly based on your own perspective. And so it is not habitual, but it is insightful, meaning that you are looking to see and give meaning to it that is empowering and not disempowering. And if you can pause right now and be in that observer mode, be in that detached mode, where what you are encountering, what you are seeing, you are purposely finding meaning that's empowering, because that is really all that it takes to change your circumstance, to change your situation, to change your mood, and your overall well-being is informed by these daily choices that you're making moment by moment. Every moment is an opportunity for change. Every day is an opportunity for change. And so if we can keep that in mind, then we will always have this peace of mind. We will always have that security. We will see the harmony in this dance of events that we are so much a part of. And if you can do that at this very moment, you will alter immediately how you're relating to what's occurring. Because what you are doing is retaking the power from without and focusing it within. You're putting yourself at cause, and you are making it very clear that the outcome is going to be what you intend. You cannot change those that you are interacting with. You cannot change the circumstances. What you can change is how you are relating to it. That is where the power lies. And so by changing how you are relating to it, it changes the outcome. And it changes in a way that affects your well-being, not just in this very moment, but in all occurrences, as long as you maintain that distance, as long as you maintain that objective perspective, and you are not being influenced by this habitual response, or just moving along without being attentive and aware that the meaning that you are giving to a situation is coming from you and not from the situation itself. And so, not only today, not only at this very moment, but you can have that change of perspective And so that it is operating in motion. It is operating at all times. It becomes your new way of being. And it is that that will empower you. Keeping in mind that this particular situation, this particular incident is yours to determine. It always was, and it is now, and you can ensure that that continues beyond this brief power boost to you.